Sawubona Mzansi, and welcome to this evening's MIH Live. So, today was quite a day. I'm happy to announce that our info tab is now completed, and we also have our flyer looking quite snazzy. Nice to see it in real life instead of just in Canva like we were doing. Looking quite cool. I like the quality of the printing that we did. We did use someone close by to me. I think it's Minus Printing or something else. We'll figure out who they are. But yeah, we have our flyer ready for us, our info tab ready, and we have our business cards ready. So you can see we are ready for, I want to say tomorrow, but probably Monday. We are ready for Monday to start going out to businesses and figuring out our approach, what we would like to do, how we'd like to approach people, and things like that. So I am going to start off going to just businesses around my neighborhood. I know there's definitely a car wash that just opened up recently. And yeah, they just opened up recently, and I would really like them to sort things out. Maybe I'll go to them in the morning. I'll wash my car over there, and then I'll speak to the people and see what they're all about. So yes, then I'll start going out to different businesses and offer them the different things like the info tab. So this is on every single package that we do offer. Then there's also the Mzansi tab. So Mzansi tab, instead of you getting a whole laptop in order to utilize MIH, you can use the Mzansi tab. So you can see it's opening up MIH right now. So you can use the info tab. So here's the tablet over here that you will be able to use. So yeah, I'm extremely happy and also a little bit nervous, not gonna lie, going out to different businesses. The last time I did go, it was a little bit harsh, but I think the experience that I gained from the business show and from speaking to the different members of Mzansi here on the MIH Live, it did help me in refining my approach, refining the wording that I use when speaking about MIH. And also, since the first time we went out to the different businesses, we were only targeting doctors. But now we've improved MIH in such a way that now we can include every single business of Mzansi. Whether you a gardener, gardening services, whether you are a helper services, whether you have a big business, whether you have a spaza shop, every single kind of business will be able to utilize MIH and unlock the power of MIH. So that's so cool. So I wish I could show you what it's all about, but let me zoom in for you. So if you can see over here, we do have NFC. So NFC is now enabled for the business. So you can tap your phone over here and it should bring up MIH from there. So you'll tap it, then it'll automatically open up MIH for you, which is quite cool. But the one thing that throughout my testing today is it's kind of hard to tap it at the bottom of the screen like this. So what I'm thinking about is making everything smaller at the top. We can design it today later. Everything smaller at the top where it does say Mzansi Innovation Hub, make that smaller. And then next to over here at the top of the screen, I'll have Scan NFC, the same thing that's here at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, it'll be a much better experience because what I've noticed is, let's put it on the Mzansi tab. Because it's like, say it's on the table like this, right? And you're trying to put your phone over here to find the spot, but the spot is not coming through nicely because you're hitting the table, which is quite annoying. So that's why I want to put it at the top to give you more freedom in order to maneuver your phone in order to get the right NFC spot. So we're going to work on that tonight. Also, the build issues that we were facing. So let me have some water. So over the past like 2 or 3 lives, we've been facing a build issue. So that build issue is, so remember we are using Flutter as our framework in order to create MIH. So MIH is short for Mzansi Innovation Hub. We are available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. If you'd like to download us, you can. We are free. So what we were trying to do is we were trying to add something into MIH that allows you to automatically prompt users to download the latest version of MIH. But we were facing some build issues because of Flutter. How Flutter works is Flutter, you code once and you can build and deploy to multiple different platforms. So like iOS, Android, the web, desktop. So desktop, I mean Linux, Android. Oh, so not Android, Linux, Windows, and Mac OS. So all 5 of these platforms you are able to build for. And when we were building for the Android and iOS version, it was giving us build issues. And this is because, or based on my chats with Gemini and stuff, it was basically because when we first started off MIH, we started off with a really old version, and not an old version, but an old version of Flutter. And as time went on, they did upgrade Flutter with more things and all of the stuff. And now there's new things of how they deploy for iOS. So we're basically on a legacy version, and that was causing a lot of build issues, persistent build issues, because this wasn't right and that wasn't right and all of this kind of things. So I was having a chat with Gemini and we were fighting it for like a whole hour. And what happened is Gemini told me, you know what, instead of Prince, nice to see you again. Let me know if you set up your business profile in MIH, and then we can have a look at it tonight also. So what was I saying? Yeah, it was causing a lot of build issues, and Gemini said, you know what, instead of trying to fix small problems here and there, what we should do is delete your Android folder, so the Android build, and then create a new version. Let Flutter create a brand new version with the new style and all of those kind of things. So I did do that, and there was even more build issues, but that was to be expected because all of the packages that we are using inside MIH, they also require some tweaking in the Android side, like your manifest file or your like your manifest file and all of those kind of things where you add it inside there. So what happened was, yeah, we just had to fight that out. I had to go through the list of all my dependencies and go through the pubdev section and make sure that each and every one of them, I am configuring them correctly. And fighting, and then only about 5 o'clock today. So I started this at about, let's say 10 o'clock this morning. I started working on this, and only at 5 o'clock this afternoon is when I got it fixed, kind of fixed. I'm still testing everything out, but it seems to be working fine. It built and installed correctly, but the problem is, yeah, I'll just have to test everything out to see if all the permissions work, if you're able to use like the GPS location. Am I able to change the brightness of the screen and all of those kind of things? So there are lots of things that we need to still test tonight, and I am testing it out today. And Murphy's Law, I tried to start up the MIH dev server, and there was some issues over there also. After one issue, there's always another issue. So I'm building it now, and it is taking some time right now, but we'll let it run. It's almost done right now. It's basically at the finish line. So we'll just let it run, and once it's up and running, then we can see if everything is working fine. The part that was giving issues is our object storage, which is min.io. So we are using min.io as our object storage, and that, it seems to be the version that we were using is no longer available. I think it was a little bit old and it's no longer available, so we had to update it. So I chose to update it to the latest version that we have. New release, yeah, to update it to the latest version of MinIO that is available. And instead of using an old version and going off of that, remember when we first started off MIH, we were very new to programming and we didn't know much about anything like Docker and all of this kind of things. So what we did do is we just used code from Google and tried to understand what it was saying. But I think now we've grown and we understand like how Docker works and all of this kind of thing. So we are able to whatever issues appear now, we are able to fix them and not so afraid of them, not so afraid of them like we were in the beginning. So yeah, once this is up and running, what we can do is change the design of this thing over here, our info tab. Right? So our info tab is something, so right now as we speak, you'll be able to scan this QR code and it should take you to the MIH business profile inside MIH. So the Mzansi Innovation Hub business profile inside MIH itself. And so you can scan it, but if you are in person, we do have NFC. So this is what we're going to fix. We want to move this NFC to the top of the screen over here somewhere. So let's do that quickly. So let me flip my camera. I hope TikTok doesn't ban me tonight like they did yesterday. Boring things. But yes, let me bring this up. Let me go to Canva. So we are using Canva to design the different things that are available for us. Let us know if there's a different tool, but less complex. I like Canva because it's quite easy to work with. So Canva is here. Let me switch over for the rest of the people. Switch. Perfect. So what we are going to do right now is we're going to head over to this one over here. So this, like I was saying, the NFC chip at the bottom is quite hard to use with the phone. And that's not the experience that we want inside MIH. So we are going to change this and have it that it'll be at the top of the screen. So let's group this. Let me know if you have any questions about MIH, about what we are working on. About center. Is this in the center? This is another thing. I didn't check if they were all aligned. So okay, it is at the center. Let's take this, ungroup this, and make sure all of this is in the center. So layout, no. Align center, so it is. This one, align center, it is. This one, align center, okay. So everything over here with the business's QR code, it is aligned to the center, so we can keep that there. And this, we can reduce the size of this. So maybe the same size as this part over here. So yeah, what we are doing is we're moving our QR code from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen. That's what's happening right now. Yeah. Perfect. Is this looking good? Let me know in the chat what you think of this new design. We'll also move this to the middle. So let's right click, align center. Okay, it is align center. Perfect. I think now that I move the thing from the bottom of the screen to the top, it has... You know what I think I should do? I should be able to increase the size. Should I? So this is what it looks like real life in person. You can see it over here. This is what it's looking like in person. So I don't know if I should increase the size of this. Let's see what it looks like. Let's duplicate this. And after duplicating it, let's work on it. So ungroup everything over here. So this, I should increase it here. This, yeah, size 11. Let's do 12. Increase it a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. This one, we also should be able to increase it. And let us know, does this NFC, this sticker at the top, does it make you... Not make you. Does it feel like you understand what I'm speaking about over here when I do say NFC? Is it something that is known to everyone? Is it not? Let's make this a little bit bigger. Open camera. Yeah. Open camera. This one over here can also increase to what size is this? 13. So it can increase this to size 13 also. And over here. I think I'm doing garbage right now. But that's okay, that's okay. Let's zoom in. Because I think things aren't aligned. Open camera, let's increase this also. So this thing, okay, perfect. 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 So we have our QR code section over there. Next is the click link. And this one over here, let's increase it. Let's go down a bit. Sawubona, Iki, nice to see you here this evening. So what we are doing this evening is we are updating our QR code. So I'm not sure if you've seen the video today. Let me, I think I have the video available. I'll show it on the screen right now just to demonstrate for everyone. So let me go to downloads. Yeah, so here's it over here. Let me make this. Let me come in a little bit closer for you. So we have this over here available. And if we were to, let me play and see which one this is. So this is scanning the QR code. So you scan the QR code, then you click on the open link, and then it'll take you in, right? So the QR code functionality is working fine, and we are happy with this, but the NFC scanning bit is not positioned in the most efficient way. It's a little bit frustrating trying to move your phone to get the right spot. So let's play it over here. So with an iPhone, it's actually quite simple because the NFC chip is at the top of the phone. So you just tap the top of the phone over there and then it appears. But then let's go to the next one. Go to the next one. This is with the Android device. So you'll see how I'm holding the Android device over here. So I have to hold it on the side and then click it over there. So that's not really the best and most efficient way of holding it up for you or holding your phone to scan the QR code. So what we are doing is we are going to modify it a bit to allow people to scan at the top of the screen. Let's highlight all of this. I'm going to group them. And I do want to bring them align to the center. Perfect. So somewhere over here. Yeah, I think somewhere over here. Let's zoom out and see what it looks like. So, oh sorry, you're not seeing what's happening over here. My bad. So yeah, this is it over here. This is what the new one will look like. So instead of what it's currently looking like, where you scan the NFC at the bottom of the screen, you'll now scan at the top of the screen. And it should make it much more simpler and much more easier to scan the actual NFC chip with your phone. So that's what I was experiencing today when we just received our info tab. I think I'm happy with this. Let me save this now. Download, PNG, PDF print, flatten, current page. Done. And then for printing, yeah, download. 600 likes. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So this is the new one. I think I'm going to go with this instead of what we had previously. So V2 flat. Temp flat V2. Flat V2. Perfect. So now that we have that, let's check up on our MIH to see if everything is up and running. It looks like everything is up and running and there's nothing wrong. So now we should be able to... Oh my word, what is this? Okay, perfect. So let me go home. And yeah, so we did rebuild MIH from the beginning in order for us to use that upgrade package, because there was a lot of old dependency issues, I guess we can call it that was causing the issues that we were seeing throughout the lives yesterday. So we'll let it build on our side. Once it builds, then we can see what's happening. So it's still running in the meantime. And while that's still running, so the thing that we are working on is we're going to go to pub dev, and we are going to use the upgrader package. The upgrade package is a package that upgrader. So the upgrader package is a package that allows us to prompt users that a new version of the application is available, and you give them the option to either install it now, ignore this message, or remind them later. So I want something like this inside MIH, because when I do look at the stats inside the Google Play console and then the Apple developer console, I guess, you do see that once you push out an update, maybe it takes like a whole month in order for it to get to the entire user base. And even though our user base is quite small on our side, it does take that long to do it. But if we have something like this inside MIH where it will prompt a user to update MIH, I think this will improve the stats, and it'll make sure that everyone who is using MIH is on the latest version, because sometimes there are bugs that need to be fixed and new features that are available. So all of those kind of things we do want to add it over here. So that's what we're going to figure out. That's what we were trying to resolve on our side. I've added my business. Perfect. What's your business name? Let's go have a look at it today. Prince. Shout out Prince. We appreciate you. So let's see. Okay. Perfect over here. Let's see if I can find it without you telling me the business name. So, advertising, education, games, gardening service, IT, live streaming, MUN sites. Perfect. Thank you so much. Paste MUN sites. Perfect. Under software development. Shout out. So we'll make a nice clip for you, and then I'll do a highlight tonight. So shout out MUN Sites. They are a software development company. So MUN Sites' mission and vision is to empower businesses and build communities through technology. They create digital platforms that don't just exist online, that actively help companies grow, connect people, turning websites into powerful tools for expansion and collaboration. Shout out MUN. And you have a website, cool. If you'd like to visit them, you can call them, email them, navigate to them, visit the website, rate them, or bookmark them. And if you'd like to check them out, here's their QR code. What you can do, take a screenshot right now, and then you can scan this QR code and it should take you through to their business profile. Shout out MUN developers. Let's check out your website while we're waiting for things to load in the beginning. So hi, I am Malcolm. Shout out Malcolm. A web developer and designer based in South Africa. I create high profile, eye catching, and unique websites. UI and UX design, branding, and prototyping. So view your work. Nice. Digital marketing agency. So let's see. Wait, I'm skipping things over here. So our portfolio. Explore some of our latest work and see how we've helped businesses transform their digital presence. All project, web design, development, and mobile. So let's go to view live. So Prince, is this nice? This is quite cool. So you created these websites for the different businesses. Shout out. Shout out. And it's so cool. Yeah, nice animations and stuff. If we go back, booking servers, digital marketing agencies, mobile app interfaces, a PWA organized progressive web app, mobile app and extension from the main website. Users can download on their phone's home screen. Perfect. Perfect. MIH also has that thing. This is cool. Shout out. Thank you so much for setting up your MIH account. I'll update the rest later. Perfect. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. This is quite cool. Thank you so much for creating an MIH account and adding your business to there. We do appreciate you for doing that. And make sure you use the business QR code when you speak into different businesses about you. Because once someone scans this QR code, it'll directly take them into MIH if they have it downloaded, or it should just take them to the web version of MIH, like I think this one over here, like this. So this is the same QR code that's inside MIH. They'll just scan it, open it up, and it'll take them directly into your business profile. This QR code takes you into MIH's business profile, but it'll take you directly into your business profile. So please let us know what the user experience is like. I must warn you that the first time someone opens up MIH, it does take a little bit of time to load, but we do have some loading animations and GIFs. Let me show you. I'm sure you have seen this. Let's open incognito. So we're opening up MIH right now. So it does take some time to load, but we do have some messages over there to entertain the users while they are logging into MIH. So it doesn't feel like it's taking forever for MIH to load, because I do think that was one of the downsides of MIH. Why is this thing taking forever to load? Hectic. What's going on over here? Stop. Hectic. I don't know what's going on. Let's try run it one more time. Maybe it just needs to take forever, but it was quite a long time to do that. Cool. Thank you so much, MUN Sites, for setting up your business profile. We do appreciate you. 14 kilometers. Shout out my Gauteng brother. We appreciate you. Nice. Under the software development section. Perfect. So yeah, I'm planning on going out to the different businesses of Mzansi and showcasing what MIH has to offer and showing them our info tab, which is right here. You can see it on the screen, the info tab that people can scan and try and sell MIH to them, because we do want more businesses on MIH, because it does become even more powerful once you add multiple businesses to MIH. Yo. MIH is doing some funny things this evening. MIH is doing funny things this evening. So let's go to the terminal. Let's Flutter clean. So, Prince, what kind of technologies do you use to create your websites? Because I do see you have a whole business on creating websites for different businesses out there. So what technologies and tools do you use? Do you just straight up code it HTML, CSS, or do you use like WordPress or other technologies out there? I'm not sure. I can't think of it in the top of my head right now. But I know there are other technologies out there that do that. Let's try run it again. Run. If it's still fighting us, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the iOS version, and we'll have to test out the iOS version over here. Cause yeah, it's taking extremely long to open up MIH, and I'm not sure why. Because I did fix this before the live. Let me stop this and go to the iOS version. Let me close this emulator. It could be the emulator itself that's the issue, but we'll just use the iOS version for now. Because MIH is available on the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store, and the web. All you have to do is search MIH and we should appear at the top of the list, or MIH app if you are searching on Google. So, is everything open? Yes, it's opened. Let's features, Face ID, enroll. And let's run it and see what happens. I haven't ran the iOS version in quite a minute, so there might be issues that appear, issues that pop up over here, but React, nice, React, HTML, JavaScript, Node.js. I've also added an AI assistant in my IDE. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What's your favorite AI assistant to use? Obviously, ours is Mzansi AI, but when things get a little bit too lit, we do like using Gemini. And we also, let me know what IDE you use. So we use VS Code, and VS Code does come with Copilot. I don't know, VS Code updated now, so things are looking a little bit different. But yeah, we do use Copilot. And I've started using the, who is this? GPT-5 Mini, because it's the latest one out of all of them. If Gemini 2.0 Flash, or not 2.0, 2.5 Flash came to Copilot, I would definitely use it. But because these are the only options and I'm not sure how to change it. What is this? So does it just change? Nice. I think I'll use this going forward, that auto stuff. React HTML. Yeah, you have a lot of tools that you use to your disposal. Quite crazy. Shout out Prince. Shout out Prince. So yeah, there's definitely something wrong with either MIH or maybe my computer or something right now that it's not coming up. But let me show you what we got up to yesterday in yesterday's live. So one of the things that we were working on is, in order to get on the Huawei app gallery, we needed to, in order to get onto the Huawei app gallery, we needed to, sorry, that's in progress. We needed to obviously first get a software copyright document. So I was chatting with Gemini about this. So I use VS Code. I'm using the Code GPT extension. Code GPT extension. I bought OpenAI's API key. Okay, makes sense. To run AI assistants. Okay, makes sense. Nice. No, that's cool. I'm using the free ones because I'm a little bit cheap to use all of the paid for services. Something strange is happening once again. Yeah, everything is just going wrong today. Everything is just going wrong today. So let's see what the problem is. So we'll go over to localhost. So my apologies if there's a lot of debugging and problems that do appear. Tonight, they were changing a whole lot of things inside MIH. So I'm just going to go. So we do use Docker as our foundation, our orchestration layer. And I'm just going to connect to that to see what's happening with my different containers. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm just logging in over here into the container management tool. So we do use Portainer to manage the different containers because we do have multiple. MinIO not working. Let's see why. Let's see why MinIO. But even if MinIO is not working, we should be able to log in just normally because Super Tokens is here. Logs. Yeah. Very strange. Very strange, but let's figure out our MinIO issue. So that's because stop 20 minutes ago. Okay. Okay, let's see over here. Object build what service.object flash release. How? No other logs. Stats console. Yo. Let's go to our terminal. But it's gonna take so long if we do that. So we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to bite the bullet and debug tonight, unfortunately. So Docker compose down. I'm not gonna prune anything because I don't think that's necessary right now. So pruning is basically like clearing like all of the data inside Docker. Docker does consume a lot of resources after a while, but we're gonna skip that step, the pruning step, and we're just gonna compose, or we're gonna build it. So okay, our thingy is fine. They should tell us that we logged out. Yeah, you can see it's just loading at the top. So that's because we still Docker is still running over here. So what Docker does is, if we look at our technology stack, over here, what Docker does is gets up and running all of these different layers of MIH. So it first gets up and running like, say, the AI layer, then the database, then the object storage, then the API authentication, all of the different layers up and running. And then once it's ready for us, it should show on the screen like started and stuff. Then we can head over to Portainer over here, and we can manage them to see what they're looking like. Let us know if you're having trouble with any of your issues, any of your projects that you are working on, and maybe we can assist you out there. But yeah, we are debugging tonight. Very boring stuff, but it's towards the end now. You can see it's running it's building our web version of MIH for us. So compiling that. So Prince, if you're still out there, let us know what the onboarding experience was like. We did update that like maybe 2 updates ago. So I just want to know if everything is looking good, if it was a smooth experience for you. If not, let us know what can we improve. Okay, to be expected. Don't worry about those errors. To be expected. Okay, so it's still finishing up a few things. So it's on the last step now. It's exporting the web server for us. It's creating the web server for us. So remember, Docker does all of this for us. Waiting review. Okay, it's still thingy. Okay, it's at the final stages now. The last bits is out there. Okay, created. So it created our API, created our user interface, it created this, it created min.io. Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna log in right now for us. Eight out of 8. I think there should be 9. Yeah, why is this? And how do I even find out what's wrong? It's supposed to be here. Very strange. And if we try load MIH, problems after problems after problems. Let's close this. Stop it. And let's run it again and see what happens. Very strange issues this week. I'm not gonna lie. Very, very strange issues this week. Very strange issues this week. So it's building an Xcode now. Sorry, it's still building. Let's go to the over here. So it's launching our dev version. Okay, it's built, it's done. Should be launching it soon. Perfect. I'll give it some time. And syncing files to device. Oh my word. Yeah, something I don't even think we should use the iOS version. We should definitely use the web version, and then we can have a look at the logs on the web version and see what's going on. So it's definitely something wrong with Docker itself and how things are communicating over there. So we'll run the web version. Hopefully there's no issues with the web version. Oh, the struggles of web development or app development. Crazy things out here, crazy things out here. So it's also launching. I wonder what I changed. Did I change anything? Flutter or React Native? So we are using Flutter as our foundation. Yeah, we are using Flutter as the web framework on our side. So in the beginning, when we first started up MIH, we did have to make a decision of whether we're going to use Flutter or whether we're going to use React Native as our thing, because we had no experience in both of them. So we could choose whatever we wanted. And at that moment, we were doing some research, and it was basically, do I know JavaScript well? If I do, then use React Native. And if I know Java, then might as well go over to Flutter because it's very similar. And I do like Google and their technologies. So that was the issue. Okay. So it's working here. Even stranger right now. But the only thing is our storage is not working, which is not cool. Do you know, Prince, sorry, do you know React Native? Or do you just know React? Because I did see that you do PWA development, but I'm sure PWA development can be done with normal. Yeah, you see our profile pictures, but that's to be expected. But it's not even supposed to be like this. Yeah, we're gonna have to dive into our file storage section. We have to understand why things are not working correctly. So it's definitely something to do with the configuration of our Docker Compose file, right? So our Docker Compose file is here. Let's head over to min.io. So this is what we changed. Min.io is over here. So I moved over from a 2022 version, which is quite an old version, to the latest version. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Copy. And then we'll give it to Gemini. Tommy, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Let us know if you are a developer, if you are a business. Let us know if you have MIH. And we can check it out on our side. And if you have a business, let us know if you set up your business account on MIH. So if you don't know what MIH is the first super app of Mzansi. We are available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. All you have to do is search MIH or MIH app, and we should appear there. So, yes, what I was going to do is I was going to go to Gemini and ask Gemini for some help. Because, scrolling through the internet is quite hard. And it's quite crazy. So I'll give it some background. I recently switched, let me paste the Shift Enter paste. I recently switched from this. I can use React Native, but I prefer not to at the moment. How come? What's the... Oh my word, is my internet down again? What's the specific reason why you don't want to do app development and you prefer web development? Let us know in the chat. Switched from this to this, and the container keeps doing what? Keeps what's happening with this now? Can you hear me out there? Shout out everyone. Let me know if you hear. Very crazy. Crazy things seem to be happening tonight with MIH. Crazy things seem to be happening. Lucky it's just in dev and not in, you see? Nah, something seems fishy right now. So as an individual, Coda app development can take an extremely long time. And running Android Studio kills your PC. Okay, I get you. Yeah, I get you. So on my laptop, what I first started off MIH on it. So I first started off on the web version, right? So it does have 16 gigs of RAM and like a graphics card and all of those kind of things inside the laptop itself. But as soon as I run that emulator, so remember I have to run the MIH server in the background, and then I have to run the Android emulator on top of that. The way it chows resources. The way it chows resources. It in fact kills my PC. You can hear the fans spinning up and kicking up quickly. So there's definitely something wrong. I think I'm out of storage right now. Where's settings? I definitely think I'm out of storage. That's another problem that I've been facing. Yeah, I'm out of storage. Damn it. And I don't even know how to resolve this. Because normally I just restart my PC. Let me restart the PC now. Stop this. Stop. Let me close this. Maybe that's why Docker was giving me problems. Let me close everything. Restart. It shouldn't take too long to restart everything. Oh no, my chats and things. Oh my word. My bad, guys. My bad. I completely forgot about that. So we'll give it some time. The computer should log in or get up and running quickly. Let me flip camera so you can see my face instead. So yeah, even my light went off. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you use Docker or you have a Mac and this happens to you. But my storage seems to be finished extremely quickly, especially with Docker. I know Docker, I have to keep cleaning it and things like that, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to go through and clean everything out of here. It looks like everything is back up and running. So what we can do is I'll try and not add a whole lot of things on the screen right now. Sorry, I'm waiting for my mouse to get up and running now. So I have a Bluetooth mouse, and the Bluetooth mouse, okay, it's working now. Sometimes I have to threaten it by going into settings. So before we do anything, what I need to do is Docker compose down. I have to switch off the server, and I have, this is gonna take forever. This is gonna take forever, but that's okay. You can see us fighting the code over here. So what I want to do is I want to check the chat. So I did lose all of those. My apologies, everyone. My apologies. This is gonna take forever, but it's alright. You can see the behind the scenes. This is what the MIH Live is all about. Seeing what we get up to over here. Let me get my chat up and running again. Twitch. Okay, cleared everything. You see, so after restarting my computer, you'll see I had no storage available before this, but now I have a whole 40 gigs available. Where that 40 gigs came from, who knows? But it seems to be a Mac kind of issue. So we'll see from there. So let's compose that. I'm so sorry. I see there's one person on Twitch and the experience is super bad. Is everything looking fine now? Let's go here, allow this. Here, pop that chat out, pop. Oh, the drama, the issues, hectic. So yeah, you can see over here, let me explain what's happening right now. So if you look on the screen right now, you'll see that it's pulling our Olama server, our Olama image, Docker image. And that Docker image, yeah, it's getting everything from Olama and getting it sorted on our side, on the back end. And yeah, so it's just pulling everything for us. This is why I say it takes long. So it does pull all of this information, download all of this information for us, and I'm sure it's killing my internet right now. But it pulls that information for us, and then once it's ready, then it starts building everything for us automatically, of course. So we don't have to do much when it comes to getting MIH up and running, but it just does take a very long time to do. I'm so sorry. Boring things. So let me know if you have any questions about development, about MIH, about what we are all about, if you'd like to set up your business account. So that's what I think we should do right now. While we're waiting for all of this to load, let's open up MIH. It should open up quickly. And we can have a look at the different businesses or the different features of Mzansi. And we'll ask Mzansi AI for some assistance. Let's switch over. So we'll ask Mzansi AI for some assistance in explaining what MIH is all about. So we can just ask it the question, please explain what MIH is all about. I won't say in one paragraph right now. We'll let it speak. We'll see what it says. Because sometimes I feel like I say it and then it does restrict itself in the things that it does say. So thank you so much. Let's listen.
Hey there, waving hand. Mzansi Innovation Hub, MIH, is super excited to introduce you to the MIH app. It's like your all-in-one companion for navigating both your personal and professional life here in Mzansi flag of South Africa. Think of it as a super-powered toolkit designed to streamline everything. You can manage your professional profile, connect with your team, schedule appointments, and even do quick calculations, all in one place. Here's a quick rundown of what makes MIH special. Mzansi Profile, your central hub for all things you. Manage your personal and business info, including your team details. Mzansi Wallet, a handy place to store your loyalty cards. Patient Manager, for medical practices. Makes scheduling and managing patient appointments a breeze. Mzansi AI, that's me, your friendly AI assistant for quick answers and support. Mzansi Directory, find people and businesses all over. Mzansi Calendar, keep your appointments organized. Calculator, for quick calculations, including tips and forex. MIH Access, control your profile's security. Basically, the MIH app is here to make your life easier and more connected. Give it a try and let us know what you think. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. Would you like me to elaborate on?
Store should be here. And the web. And the web. Perfect. All you have to do is search MIH or MIH app and we should appear at the top of the list. So yeah, things are still loading. I think even after this is going to take even longer to load. So I'm not going to bore everyone with with the struggles of MIH. We'll keep it short tonight. And wait, my light is even off. Perfect. So yeah, what we are going to do, so I'll give you my plans for tomorrow. So what I want to do is I want to print out the newer version of this QR code, this our business info tab. So this is what it's called over here, where you're able to scan this QR code. After scanning this QR code, you'll be able to access, you'll be able to go directly through to a business's profile inside MIH, and from there you can call them, email them, navigate to them. You'll see all of that information is available here on our flyer also. So as you can see, once you scan this QR code, it'll take you through to your business profile, which is here, where you can call them, email them, navigate to them, visit their website, rate them, and bookmark them for later. So if you aren't able to visit the business now, you can visit them later on. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to update this QR code of ours. After updating this QR code, what we are going to do is I'm going to go out to different businesses. So even though this QR code is over here, I'm still going to go out to the businesses. Popping off when I want to leave, as per usual. So I do want to go out to different businesses and show them what MIH is all about. So we do have multiple different packages inside MIH. If you are a business owner, let us know, DM us, and we can give you a better explanation of this. So we have 3 different packages that are available that we do offer businesses. The first package is called our basic package. This package comes with the business info tab. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. DM us, we'll hook it up. So our basic package does come with one of these bad boys. So this is the business info tab. So once someone scans this, it'll take them directly through to your business profile, where, like we said, where you can call, email. Over here you can call, email, navigate, visit their website, access or rate them, and bookmark them for later. And also with that comes with free online training, right? So we do have YouTube videos explaining what the different packages inside MIH are all about. So we will upgrade that soon, but there are the free online training. So that's our basic package, that it just comes with that. Then the next package after that is our standard package. So the standard package comes with the business info tab, but it also comes with in-person training on how MIH works. It also comes with onboarding assistance. So we do come and set up your business and set up your whole team and linking you all together so that you can get up and running with MIH super fast and super quick. Also, what we do have is the Mzansi tab. So the Mzansi tab, instead of you having to get a whole laptop or a whole nother device, we do have, or a desktop, we do have the Mzansi tab. So the Mzansi tab is an easy way for you and your team to access MIH. And for customers, say for example, you are a business, you are a doctor's office, and you want people to sign up for MIH. Instead of you telling them, no, just go use your phone and use your own data to access MIH and create an account and all of those kind of things, you hand them a tablet and you say, no, you can just sign in over here and access and add all your information in and stuff over here. So this is also another product that we do offer, which is the Mzansi tab. So it's an easy place for you to search for or to use MIH. So that's our standard package. So that comes with the info tab. It comes with in-person training, onboarding assistance, and the Mzansi tab. Right? That's what the standard package is all about. Then we have our premium package. So the premium package is for your more larger businesses. So those businesses are the businesses that don't really have time to either go to online forums to find out what's wrong with MIH, right? Like all of us, you would come and DM me maybe and ask me what's going on with MIH, something's wrong over here, and then we'll hook it up. I don't think big businesses want to have that kind of thing. They want a more dedicated support model. So that's what we offer to those businesses, a premium support model. So it comes with everything that we previously mentioned, but on top of that, it is dedicated support. So you'll be able to call us, email us, and you'll get priority in terms of what needs to be fixed inside MIH. So that's what we are going to go to the different businesses tomorrow, and we're going to try and onboard them into one of these packages. So cool. If you are a business, you can DM us, or you can just head over to the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web, and search MIH or the MIH app, and we should appear at the top of the list. You can download MIH and get up and running from there. Multiple features. Let me know if you'd like to know what the different features are. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining the MIH Live this evening. We do appreciate you. And yeah, we are live Monday to Thursday, so the next time you're going to see us is Monday next week. So yeah, we are live Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. for about an hour and a half. So we're doing an hour today because there's a lot of issues that were happening with the MIH server and MIH and all of this other things in the development environment. The production version is working fine. This is the development stuff. We're dealing with a lot of build issues and things. So we'll get that sorted by Monday, and things will be much smoother over there. So if you'd like to support us, like I mentioned, you can download MIH from the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. If you'd like to support us even further than downloading MIH, you can subscribe or follow us on all. So we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. You can follow us on any of the platforms. You can just follow us on TikTok to watch our videos and get up to date with all the different things happening with MIH. And if you'd like to support us even further than that, you can become a premium member of Mzansi. What that unlocks for you is it unlocks, you'll be able to, or you'll be first to get the latest features on MIH and assist us with testing. Then you'll also have access to our Discord, our private Discord server, where we just have the premium members of Mzansi chatting. We'll also have shout outs during the live. Your names will fly across the screen over on YouTube and Twitch. And we'll also have monthly hangouts. So let me know what you think. Should it be a live hangout kind of thing? Should it be a private hangout kind of thing? Let us know. But we're thinking some live things so you can come and explain what your businesses is doing, what you're all getting up to, all of those kind of things. And yeah, that's what a premium member of Mzansi unlocks for you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the MIH Live this evening. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And yes, I'll see you on Monday. Let's keep working hard, Mzansi.